The MLAs of the Congress Legislature Party under its leader, Dr. M. Ampreen Lingdo, offered to the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Conrad K. Sangma, to work together in unison with the Meghalaya Democratic Alliance government on several issues which affect the people of the state. Speaking with media persons, Dr. M. Ampreen Lingdo said that this is the new Congress which is ready to work in unison with the government for the welfare of the people. But it does not mean that the Congress will agree to all the loopholes that the government cannot see. She said that the Congress is ready to work with the government on the pending issues which include the implementation of government schemes rightfully meant for the people to receive, to work together as well towards the implementation of the inner line permit. The demand to exempt all of Meghalaya from the implementation of the Citizenship Amendment Act, the inclusion of the Khasi language and Garo language in the 8th schedule, as well as matters relating to the border resolutions with Assam. She said that the meeting of the CLP was to have it heard that the time is right for the Congress party to be in the Legislative Assembly in a proper manner. The first proposal of the CLP made with the Chief Minister is with regards to the schemes meant for the welfare of the people, such as the Chief Minister's Special Assistance Scheme, which is slightly unclear, especially the assistance given to women abandoned by their husbands, old-age persons and children with physical disabilities. Further, Dr. Ampreen Lingdo expressed that it was felt that the time is right for the Congress to come forward to work and build and not only oppose, and after having given due importance to all these bases, the CLP has decided that it will take the step and offer to work in unison with the MDA government on issues pertaining to the implementation of the inline permit. Opposition to the intention of the central government to implement CAA, the inclusion of the Khasi language and Garo language in the 8th schedule.
Kalan ke kabuksiar bangi kum ke CLP bani kendo ban ukli do jong ke sarkar MDA menteri rangba jong kani ke sarkar bangin ya kren ya katu kat ni teli kiman kabading kong kalong ba ngi kum ke CLP hi ni lai rai bakaladai ke pori ke seng kongres bahkan pendon kam ya kata ke jingdon jengka ha assembly ha karukom ka babit ka babyang ban ailat lem ya kita ki issues ya kita ki jing jong ki patba ki baki shaman la kasni ha ka jing ka jong ki ka baning kong ban shuai muk sai pi ni kloi ban trailang bakani ka sarkar bangin ya kren ya kini ki schemes ki badai ki ban pet ban kmi ya upatba ni yo iba ka Chief Minister's Special Assistance Scheme kata ka scheme jong menteri rangba badi ban ai yaki nong song snong ni yo iba ka don kandid kata ka jing bom snong tho hakaba ki patpa ki bajuyo ya kata ka scheme na menteri rangba kum kito ki balasha ilok kum ki long kmi ki long pa ki balat temen kum ki khlong ki badon ki khna lani ki nong song snong ki badon ki anna ka jing anna ha ki khot met bope ni kwa ban review no kum ya kata ka scheme ni kwa ru ban review ya kata ka scheme shna yeng na ka banta ki badong mar ngi layu i ba ki babon ki taki kendon ki ba ki nong song snong hi ki hap ban pen pikir bat pen kre shwa ba kin long hi ki beneficiaries ru ban yo i ki ki yeng ni don kam ru ban sedang ban perkhat ban ya kren kat no pa ka sarkar ban ya pet lem ban khmi lem ya kane ka jing dok ka jing bam don yeng don sem jong ki priyo ki bachong hang ni ha po sor shlong ni i ba ha ki por ki bala dep ni lala man shnai ki ki yeng badok sha thi shlong mut song ring yu i ba kilas dang ban julor kilas dang ban pra kilas dang ban pe kilas don kam ya ka jing ai rong tilada mangi ka seng kongres ni a train kat pa sarkar ban train na ka banta ka jing ha jong pat ba hi kanum don kano ka jing phe kanum don kano ka jing subas niu na marngis ngau ba kalade ka poringi menta bangin sedang ban tray ban pentai kam dei tang ban tray ban persya tinggi larai ba hakikat tu kat ni ki issues kum ka ILP ka CAA ka ktien ka si ban kentup ka 8 schedule ka ktien garo nilayu i kita ki ai brokat tingi ngis ngau ba lada kani ka sarkar ka don ka ngobit ini bangin wan syakman bangin yaram bantai lembaki komiti ki boper ban pet ya ka jingte songno ya kane ka jingdo jong ka sarkar ban pet khmat ban phai khmat igini ki kam ngatarai ka jing bha sudan na kam to pat ba Nilai keren ru kandet bat Menteri Rangba halor kakam kabaya day bat ka jingbam sya khot ka seng Kongres sya kata ka meeting kapot baka sarkar kala khot nen kasni ka katsan tarik nila sutho menta nakaliang Chief Minister baka don kandet kata ka jing bakla jong ka jing penpoy ka shiti tang namar bangi day ha ka opposition kamut bangin khang no ya ka jing khang bani keren ya khana ya ni ka kam habang ya keren ya ka kampot kamsam ka baning kong kadai ka jing mentoy yang ngi kum ka jela tinggim nom khang ya kata ka denti ban ya keren ya khana ya ni ka kam but u Menteri Rangba jong jela jong ni lolong bukloy ban ong ba un sakhot yang ni sya kata ka jing yalang but nila ngau don box shisha ba arngut ki MLA na ka CLP kila day lupa ki member jong gitu ki regional committees but kini ki arngut ki MLA jong ni kila juya tho igi na kapor sa kapor ya kata ka jing ya jing long jing man jong kita ki jing ya kendo juki ha kita ki committee wat la ka an kam sha ya ki bakin ya khana pat ba ya kita ki jing shem ki jing lap ki jing tho ki jing tar ki jing kren juki ha kita ki jing ya lang tikane kade kita ka seng Kongres ka bathamai ka seng ka bakloy banya trailang na ka bata ka jing hau pat ba henry kamot pan baka seng Kongres kan syuko ngolut ya kino ki lat ki let ki baka sarkar let si kam yo i tinggi la ongru ya i Menteri Rangba jungi balada don kum kita ki cerwit ki cerwat ki jingbam itenan ki jingbam snu ya ham minum lek takalenti ka ban lam ya kata ka confusion lan ni kata ka jing penplumar jing mut ya upat ba ngin lek takarukom babit ka babya ni ya kren lemba ki kita ki channels ki jongi ki ban ayengi ya kata ka jing long try jing sngong try ban ya kren ban ya khana bat ka sarkar jilla jongi we are not saying that it is an outside support but we are saying that this is a support which is going to be based on issues which are of general public interest and benefit. We will see how this offer that we are giving the MDA government works out. We will see how it pans out. We will see whether various committees will now be shortly formed, including the Congress. But our identity in that opposition is already very blurred and confused as of today. We still do not understand whether there will be a need for us again to relook at so many positions, even in the opposition as it is today. Because when an opposition breaks, and when the Honourable Speaker likely, we have not received official communication, likely not given his ruling on whether or not he recognizes the breakaway group, then automatically you will see these vacancies that will tend to be there in the floor of the House. Like I said, it is but becoming of us to discuss this matter also with the Honourable CM, get his mind on what should be the approach that we take so that confusion doesn't prevail. Right now, a lot of confusion is prevailing in the state of Meghalaya as far as its politics is concerned. We will rise above that and we will take head on an opportunity to work and partner with the government on important agendas that we've placed before the purview of the Honourable Chief. We remain as an independent lobby in the opposition. We now have our own mind. We have our own agenda, we have our own focus. We are not going to be indulging in unhealthy politics with any part or any member or any lobby in the assembly. We have our own mind and nobody can claim that they have power over us. But that does not mean that we should not also look at an opportunity of a new phase of the Congress that will be able to rally on behalf of the public. We do not want to preempt or to provide a narrative which is untrue and irrelevant to politics. We are very clear. Our system needs to regroup itself. We need to regroup. We need to build bridges and bring down all these walls that have made Congress look like it is the government's worst enemy. Very simple. That is the politics that is going to be simple. That is a politics which is going to be constructive. And I do not think that it would not be acceptable to our supporters. This drama of the breakaway group has to come to a sudden death at some point of time. Don't keep fueling it. It doesn't make sense to fuel something which is destructive in its own self. The nature of the move away in itself was very destructive. We feel very defeated. We feel, let me tell you very clearly, we feel very betrayed. If there was this necessity to dialogue with Congress from the very beginning, there are other methods of doing it. The TMC and the Congress were supposed to be a united opposition to fight an onslaught that is attacking secularism, that is attacking individuality, that is attacking local identities. But today we see that the sudden ambition is blinding them. Instead of unanimously fighting a common enemy, they have made enemies amongst ourselves. So we are saying that we are no longer anybody's enemy. We are no longer anybody's slave. But we are someone who have a mind. We are someone who can look forward. And for things that are going to be productive for the public in general, we shall not hesitate to be partnering with the government.